Rated E for everyone.
Hey Coach, one of the big features for this year's game is game tempo. Now when I say tempo, what does that mean to you?
Pace of play. Tempo is playing at the pace that you want to play at, imposing your pace on somebody else.
I think as a coach, there are very few things that you can control in a basketball game. One of the things that you can control is tempo.
Tempo is created on both sides of the ball. You can create tempo with your defense.
Defense can change the tempo. And looking to force turnovers, that can change the tempo, get us going offensively.
Having people have to react to what you're doing, whether it's on the offensive end or the defensive end.
What we're trying to do in this year's game is really build in that level of authenticity with styles of play. The coach's influence on his team, on his players, recruiting those types of players, and then executing on a certain style.
We identified 3 different tempo styles: half court, balanced, and up-tempo.
Out of the box, we give you the team's authentic style of play, but it's an override, so our consumer has to learn how to control the tempo to be successful.
Each individual school plays as they should play, but also introducing something called a game tempo control, where you can actually influence how you play.
So simply by viewing that meter, you'll know if your team is in their ideal tempo. If you are within that ideal tempo, your team's going to perform better.
So really trying to break that down into a video game mechanic so that it's easy for our user, very accessible, giving the user control to play as they should play, or to mix it up based on time and score.
You know, tempo changes during the game. You've got to be able to alter tempo. At the end of a game, you're going to be more patient. Early in the game, you'll probably be super aggressive, trying to push the ball and get some easy baskets.
I think in order to play at the highest level, you got to be able to play all styles. If you have guys that can play at any pace or play against any style, any tempo, you got a chance to win.